Hey everybody, it's JP Goodka with ApprovedByJP.com PHH Home Loans. So, big news this week. The Fed decided not to raise the rates. First question is, why didn't they do that? Well, it turns out that the China thing is a little bit too unknown and a little too risky. We just don't have enough information of what's going on in the markets over there. And so the Fed decided to hedge their bet and not raise the rate at this time. The other thing is that it seems that the inflationary rate is actually a target right now. So another reason not to raise rates. So, if they're not raising the rates now, when will they raise the rates? Well, the truth is that nobody really knows. One thing's for certain, though, they're going to wait and see what's going on in China before they broach the subject again. And it's looking like it's probably going to be 2016. When in 2016? I don't know. Pick a month. There's 12 of them, so you have a 1 in 12 chance of getting the right month. We'll see what happens. In the short term, what did that do to the rates? Well, we had a rate correction. We knew that the rates were kind of inching up a bit in anticipation of the rate increase. So now that the rates did not increase, the bond market rallied and our interest rates actually improved by anywhere from 1/4 to 1/8 of a point. So it's been very, very good. Now, I think this correction is going to be short term. I don't think it's a long-term rate drop. So if you're closing in the next 60 to 90 days, I do recommend you lock in your rate right now. Next week, we do have one significant report coming out. It's the existing home sales report. When that comes out, it may or may not have an impact. We'll have to wait and see. But it is the only report next week that might have any impact on rates whatsoever. If it does, I'll be reporting on it here, or I'll let you guys know about it. So the other big news this week was the new FHA guidelines that came out. Probably the biggest detriment to, or the biggest change in guidelines that might affect people is people with student loans. One of the nice things about FHA has always been that if you had deferred student loans or student loans that were in forbearance, meaning that you're not required to pay them back at this time, then we didn't have to count the payments under an FHA loan program. It's one of the advantages. Now that isn't so. Now we have to count the payment. So we either A, have to figure out how much that payment would be when you do start paying it back, or B, we have to default to 2% of what you owe as a monthly payment. Does that make sense? If not, you can get a hold of me and I'll explain that further. The other thing too that just came out is Colorado has always been exempt, never had to do termite inspections. Well, that's changed. We now have to do termite inspections in all of Colorado except for the mountain counties. Specifically, Clear Creek County, Eagle County, Gilpin, Summit, Grand, Jackson, Moffett, and Routt. So if you live in those counties, you don't have to worry about it. Anywhere else, if you need a new career path and you want to make lots of money, I suggest you get into the termite inspection business because it's booming in Colorado now. Anyway, that's all for me for right now. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great weekend. You can reach me at 720-580-1716. You can also apply online at www.approvedbyjp.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, and take care.